Hey, I'm live. This is Eve of BitcoinKindergarten.com. I'm also the author of the Crypto Assets and DeFi Tracker. I'm also the author of the Complete Money Tracker. If you decide to start taking care of your finances, Detox with Ease, and the workbook 60-Minute Startup. I'm also the author of the Fantasy Calendar and CEO of the Zoom Gym. We do 8-minute abs and dance and different stuff on Zoom every day. I hope you join us. We network, we say hello, we get some workouts on. Quick, easy, $16 a week. Okay, those are my ads. I want to welcome you to my channel and explain to you what is Bitcoin Kindergarten. I'm gonna come on live as much as I can, because now that the Bitcoin and all the other coins are going through the roof, everybody needs to know about it. And I've been following cryptocurrency for 3 years and a half. I have studied in Ivan on Tech Academy. I've just studied Bitcoin 101, DeFi 101, and just really gotten very grounded in the basics. And I have learned that I'm very good at crypto investing. I'm good at understanding the big picture. I'm a very right brain person. I actually even had a little bit of a brain injury. I'm not good at math, but I'm deep into crypto. I have like a whole bunch of different coins. I just started investing like $25 because that's how much money I had. You know, I was always this spiritual, artistic person that didn't care about money until, you know, one day I did. And so that's, you know, my thing. I don't do even huge deals now. I'm kind of working up to that. Like, it's too stressful, but I understand. I know how to use many different exchanges, all the different apps. I understand a lot about how the blockchain works, about how certain decentralized finance things work. I understand kind of what companies are doing good. Not everything, because crypto is huge, right? It's just big and getting bigger every day. But I go running and listen to Ivan on Tech for 1 hour every day. He's my guru. You can listen to him directly, but you might not know what he's talking about. So that's what my channel is for. It's for all the people who are not developers, who are not good at math, who have no idea what crypto is, and who don't like reading. Like when I go to read stuff, like I don't know, I can't do it. I can't read instructions. So you can come on here and be like, how do you click on this thing? You know, how do you get Coinbase? How do you get Binance? How do you use UNISWAP? What's Bitcoin? Is it a scam? Is it going to be used for money laundering? Is it anonymous? Can I hide it? Do I have to pay taxes? Can I get rich? Is it too risky? Can it go to zero? Like anything you want to know. Also things about decentralized finance and different coins and different things that the cryptos do. I don't know everything, but I know who knows. So I'm the person. I follow all the techies on Twitter and on YouTube. I don't do Discord really too much, or Telegram, but so I follow everyone, and I take in the information, I understand it for the most part. I mean, lots, you know, I mean, there's lots of stuff over my head, but I know who knows. Like, I'm just so obsessed and fascinated with crypto. And I'm very sensible about trading. I read many books on trading. I was gonna get into the stock market, but I realized I don't understand stocks, but I do understand crypto. Stocks to me are like too risky, which is supposed to be the other way around, but I don't trust stocks because stocks. Anyway, I will explain to you any question. No question is too stupid and no question is too difficult. Y hablo perfectamente español. Si te quieres hacer tus preguntas en español, y je parle français plus ou moins. So I can speak Spanish. Send all your Spanish friends here. I will answer in Spanish. You can ask in Spanish. I want to try to do some streams in Spanish. My French is okay. It's not good, but I can, you know, I can cope in French. So that's all. I love crypto. Don't be afraid. I mean, I think 99% of people are afraid of crypto. I live in Washington, D.C. Everybody here is a genius, an economist, a banker, and all of them, they don't know anything about crypto. Like, the reason I know is, like, I'll ask a question and they'll say like, oh, well, it's a scam, or oh, well, Warren Buffett said it's no good. You know, like, When people answer you things like that about crypto, you know what that means? It's telling me you don't understand anything about crypto. You don't know anything about crypto. You're intimidated by crypto, and you're just like positioning to be like, oh, you know, oh, it's a scam, isn't it? Isn't it just for money laundering? You know, like most people do not understand crypto. They don't understand how it's changing the world, like at a very rapid pace, like hugely rapid, in fact. So don't be left out. Like everyone needs to get into crypto. Like even my parents, I'm like, you need to at least have a little Bitcoin. Everybody needs to have a little for the future. So that's all. Hit subscribe, hit the bell button and all. Then you'll get notifications to when I come on. If you have questions, you want to ask me questions, you can put them in the comments. I'll try to answer your questions. You can call in to the show. My Google Voice number is +1. It's United States, 615-486-4557. You can call in, you can type in questions, and I'm really good at answering questions. Like, I'm not going to just sit here and talk about crypto forever because I don't even think like that. You know, I'm not, you know, a developer. I don't like to explain things, you know, in great detail. But I do like to explain them in a way that people understand. And if I explain something to you, you don't answer it, you can just ask again. You're like, oh, I didn't get that. So I'm very fortunate to be like the one who's not trying to be smart in crypto, because I go on Twitter and I'm like, well, how do you do that? What do you mean? Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, you know, that's what I branded myself as, so I can get away with just looking like that, which most people can't. So a lot of people are out there, they're acting like they have Lamborghinis, like they know everything, but they might not know anything. So if you do get into crypto, number one, don't buy it from anything that your friend suggests, unless they send you like a real app like Coinbase. But even then, most people, a lot of people will just misguide you. So don't do that. Those are the main things. Don't send your money to some network thing or some Mr. So-and-so or CashFX. That's the biggest scam. These are scams. Nothing to do with crypto. Crypto, we buy our own crypto directly, and we know where it is, and we don't just trust our friend. And you can buy $5, $10, $1, $100. So I know a lot of people that are like, oh, my friend told me how to give $2,500. Well, that's because you're giving to the scam. That's the most important thing you need to know about crypto is like learn at least the basic, you know, buy it on Coinbase. You know, that's the safest thing you can do. Don't buy XRP. It's junk and it's going out of business. Maybe, you know, I mean, if you want to day trading with that, go ahead. I don't day trade. I've read about it. It's too risky. I just like to buy things that I know are going to go up. Right now, the altcoin market's going crazy. The Dogecoin thing just happened last week. That was wild. I just happened to have some Dogecoin because I understand, since I'm so involved in the markets on a daily basis, I know, yeah, like a couple of months ago, Dogecoin shot up and then it went back down. And a couple months before that, it did the same thing. So I knew it was going to do the same thing again, which it did. But I'm buying some low because it's going to shoot up again. And then hopefully won't be on Robinhood. So it's somewhere where you can sell it and cash out. So there's really basic principles of crypto. If you buy high, especially if it's Bitcoin, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, just buy Bitcoin in Ethereum and Aave, Chainlink, Maker. Yeah, those are all sure bets. But, you know, otherwise you need to not, you know, buy. A lot of people I was talking into buying Bitcoin, and then it shot up to 41 because they all stalled. But once it went to 41, everybody's like, oh my God, we got to get some. So you buy in at the top and then it starts going down, you get scared and you sell. Well, that you can't be that way if you want to make money in crypto. Like I'm always meeting people that are like, oh yeah, I lost a lot of money in Bitcoin. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? Like I've never lost any money in crypto. There's one or two little tiny, you know, projects that I lost in, but no, I like, how can you even lose? It's because people, that's how they trade. They don't even know the basics and they're afraid to ask, or they just, too emotional. You know, if you buy Bitcoin, just don't ever sell it. It will eventually go higher, 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 higher. If you want to know why, come on my channel and ask me, and I will explain it over and over and over. Because that's how I learn. That's how we all learn, just being familiar, asking questions, trying to wrap our head around. It takes a while to wrap your head around crypto. I mean, it's totally different from a computer. It's not just like computer money. It's a complete new technology. So it's amazing. That's why we're all so hyped up about it. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say. Come on, ask me questions. I will answer them for you, and we will all do well together. So that's the thing. Don't, you know, if your coin crashes, don't sell it then, because that's the only way to lose money. There are dips. There are dips. I mean, crypto is a Wild West. Sometimes it's going to come down, but you have to just go focus on something else. You know what I always do? Work extra hard, get more money, buy more when it's dipped. I was buying, it was only a year and a half ago, it was like $3,000 for one Bitcoin. Right now it's 34,000. Right? When it was at 3,000, everybody's like, oh, it's going to go to zero. It's not worth anything. You know, and it's like, no, it is worth something. Because I've been studying not just, you know, we study the whole history of the coin, what it's doing. Like just last week, Visa said that it's going to use, we're going to all be able to do crypto transactions with our Visa card. Like, that's huge. Elon Musk put Bitcoin in his Twitter as his profile, just says hashtag Bitcoin. These things are huge. So those of us in the crypto world, we follow this stuff. When you talk to people who just say, oh yeah, I made a whole bunch of money. If you sign right here, you're going to make a whole bunch of money too. Those people don't know anything. But, you know, because there's a lot going on. It's a whole world into itself. It's very optimistic. It's very exciting. And you really can lose if you don't sell. Don't sell. And, you know, unless it gets real high, you want to take some profits. Super simple strategies. Super simple. All right, I get to run. I wanted to make this really short, but I always end up talking on and on. Once I get going about crypto, oh my God, there's so much to say. But if I can understand it, anyone can understand it. It is different, you know, but, you know, in the year 2000, like 21 years ago, nobody even knew how to use a computer. Can you imagine? All of the smart young people were like, oh, I can't do it, you know? Nobody could do it. But now, you know, your grandma, your 2-year-old, everybody knows how to use a computer. So crypto is like that. We just have to get used to it. We have to familiarize, and we have to try a little bit to understand. And it will make you smarter, just like computers made everybody smarter. It's very exciting, and it's still early on. Like, you're still getting it early, so you could still really do well and change your lifestyle and change your money, get some freedom, get some good times out of it. So just don't sell your Bitcoin, number one, or your Ethereum, because they're only going up, because they're new. It's like getting in on the Apple, the Tesla, the Amazon. Like, it's still early. $34,000 is still very low. Even Citibank and many top hedge funds are expecting it to go to, you could even go as high as like $300,000 this year. I mean, nobody knows that, but it could, because if it follows the trajectory of what it did before, you know, it will go up like that, because it started, you know, at zero, of course. And, you know, this is how it got up to like 34,000. So it's just going to keep doing that, because there's a scarcity principle, which I always talk about. We can talk about it later, but I get to run. Smash the likes, put a comment. I have videos on another channel, but it's my health channel. Come do abs with us every day. Get fit, get rich, get happy. Ciao.